Namaskar, Namaste, Satnam, Namaste, to all our relations. Blessed be and welcome here to this Tuesday yoga practice. We'll begin by finding a comfortable seat and just breathing deeply and slowly. Place your palms face down on your knees, grow your spine long and tall. Just breathe deeply. Connect your breath into your belly, breathing into the diaphragm, allowing the belly to expand with each inhale and to contract with each exhale. Connecting your breath to your body and clearing the mind. Just breathing deeply and slowly as you let your breath flow through yourself, expanding your energy field, clearing toxins, and raising your vibration. Inhale the arms out and up, palms come together above heads. Bring the thumbs to your heart center and consider an intention for your practice today. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out, releasing any blockages or barriers. Another breath in. See yourself surrounded in light and healing. Deep breath in. And release the hands down onto the knees. And we'll do a few Sufi grinds. Inhale to the left and forward. Exhale, lean back as you come to the right. Inhale, left and forward. Exhale, lean back. 3 more. Switching directions, inhale to the right and forward. Exhale back. Coming back up straight and switching directions again, but we're going to inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back and left, exhale forward and right. 3 more. Inhale to center. Big breath out. Inhale back and right. Exhale forward and left. And inhale to center. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your shins. Come onto your hands and knees. Deep breath here. Exhale, flatten out your feet. Send your seat back to meet your heels. Bring your arms to your sides. Rest your shoulders atop the knees. Bring your forehead to the mat. Finding child's pose. Garbhasana, fetus pose. Breathe deeply here into the back body. find a deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your sacrum. Inhale, stretch your arms up behind you. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, lower the arms back down onto the sacrum. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the arms out in front of you, stretching the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, come up onto your hands and knees into your tabletop position. Shoulders and wrists in alignment. Middle finger pointing forward, index and thumb pressing into the mat. Other three fingers evenly distributed, pressing into the pads of your hands, the heels of the hands, and into the fingertips to help protect the wrists, the body all in one line. Breathing here slowly, integrating this tabletop posture with toes tucked. Breathing here, straight spine, gaze down to the ground. And some cat-cow here, inhaling, lifting the chest, tilting the hips up, gazing forward, shoulders away from the ears, belly drops. Exhale, pressing into the feet, tucking the tailbone under, tucking the belly button in and up, sending the spine up high, pressing away from the ground, looking into the knees. Inhale, open the chest, gaze forward, cow pose. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, send the spine up, back high behind you, cat pose, chin to chest. 3 more, inhale, open heart, cow pose. Exhale, open back of heart, cat pose. Inhale, moo. Exhale, meow. 1 more, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Hold in your cat pose, 3 breaths. Inhale all the way back up to your cow pose, chest open, gaze forward, shoulders away from the ears, hips up, belly drops. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, big toes together, knees wide to the edges of your mat. Bring your seat to meet your heels, reach your arms forward, chest down, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, lift the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, come back forward into your tabletop position. Inhale in your tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, press into the toes, send the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Bend your knees a fair bit here and pedal the feet out one at a time. Pedaling your feet out in your downward dog, and eventually finding stillness. Pressing the hips up and back, tucking the belly button into your spine. Finding your length here and your strength. Engaged core, hips high, chest towards the thighs, head and neck relaxed, pressing into the fingertips. Strong and powerful. Creating a symmetry with the body, triangle-like shape. And connecting to the earth beneath you. Feel the earth flowing through your fingertips and flowing through your feet. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk your feet forward to your hands. Fold over your legs, bend your knees, finding Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Good to bend the knees for this first fold of the practice. And just let the arms hang. Let the head and neck relax. Breathing here, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift on fingertips or hands on shins. Exhale, fold, tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, rise, arms out to your sides. Reverse swan dive, flat back, rise up. Palms together above head, gaze to the thumbs. 3 breaths here, shoulders away from the ears. Press the pelvis forward a bit. Lean back, slight back bend, opening heart. Inhale, straightening out the spine. Exhale, thumbs to your heart center. Spreading your toes wide, tailbone tucked under slightly, shoulders away from your ears, arms to your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, press the palms out to your sides, flat back, swan dive down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back, plank pose, hold in your plank, 5 breaths. Feel your strength, press through the heels, press into the fingertips, pads of hands, heels of hands, maybe even a tiny little micro bend in the elbows. Press the space between the shoulder blades up, tuck the belly button in, tuck the tailbone slightly under, float above the wrists. Breathing here, one long line with your body. Inhale. Exhale, elbows tucked close to your ribs, chaturanga down to your mat. Lower all the way down, point your toes behind you. Flatten out, bring the legs together, flatten the feet out. Palms beneath your shoulders, inhale, lift your chest. Elbows tucked close to the ribs, gaze forward, low cobra.
This is your mother's blessing. May you never forget God. Even for a moment. Worshipping forever.
Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward dog. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bring your seat towards your heels and make your way down onto your seat. Bring your right shin forward so that it faces the front edge of your mat. And then your left shin to the side so that it faces the long edge of your mat. Coming into a deer pose. Breathing into a tall spine. And then walk your hands forward. Folding over the right shin, coming into a deer pose, folding forward. Breathing here, you can flex those feet.
Siempre cante el nombre de Dios alejará. Dios está en tu interior. Dios es infinito. Que el verdadero gurú te sea amado. Que ames estar en compañía de santos. Que tu prenda de vestir sea la protección de Dios. Que tu sustento sea el canto de la alabanza de Dios.
Deep breath in.
Exhale,
Exhale, straighten back out the arms. Come up with a straight spine. And switch sides. Bring your left shin to face the short edge of your mat. Right shin to the long edge of your mat. Creating two 90-degree, roughly, angles with the legs. 90-90 split or deer pose. Folding over that front leg. Elbows to the shin. Breathing here. Relax the head and neck if you can.
pasión loca te consuma. Haz de tu mente el abejorro. Y que los pies del loto de Dios sean la flor. O sirviente nada, ata tu mente de esta manera. Como el gavilán encuentra la gota de lluvia y prospera. Como el gavilán encuentra la gota de lluvia y prospera.
Inhale.
Otoño.
Big breath out. Inhale, straighten out the arms, lift the chest, walk the hands back. Straighten out for a moment. Big breath in and a big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your feet out in front of you for a moment. Lean back onto the hands, lift the legs. Exhale, lower the feet down and then lower down onto your back. Inhale, pressing into your feet, lift your pelvis, bridge posture. Arms at your sides, shoulder blades hugging underneath the spine. Back of the head heavy. Press the hips up, press into the feet. Thighs parallel, knees parallel, not splaying out. Making sure you're engaging the thighs in towards each other. Press the pelvis up. Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose.
Siempre canta el nombre de Dios alejará. Dios está en tu interior. Dios es infinito.
Inhale. Exhale, lower your sacrum back down onto your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Roll back and forth along your spine until you come back up into a seat. Finding your way into a seat, inhale, straight spine. Exhale, plant your hands in front of your shins. Set yourself back up for a tabletop position. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Moving a little faster. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, chest up, gaze up. Exhale, tuck tailbone, chin to chest, spine up high behind. One more, inhale. Exhale. Finding your tabletop, deep breath here. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in your downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise up. Palms come together above head. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, release the arms to your sides, finding your mountain pose Tadasana. Breathing in mountain pose, feel your feet connecting to the earth, toes spread evenly, micro bend in the knees, tailbone tucked forward, shoulders away from the ears, chin parallel to the floor. Breathe, strong as a mountain, grounded into the earth. Inhale your arms up, lean back, open your heart. Exhale, palms to your chest, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga down to your mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, flatten out. Pressing into the palms, inhale, lift the chest. Cobra pose, 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, flatten out. Tuck your toes, push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, bring your knees down to your mat. Legs together, feet together, seat to meet your heels. Arms reached by your sides, Garbhasana, fetus pose. Breath in. Exhale, lift your seat a little bit and tuck your toes behind you. Bring your hands around your heels and bring the top of your head onto your mat, bringing your forehead close to your knees, coming into a rabbit pose. Top of the head on the mat, forehead close to the knees, looking between the thighs, breathing here in rabbit pose. Opening the back body. Exhale, flatten out your feet, bring your seat back to your heels, stretch the arms along your sides of your thighs, shoulders on the knees, forehead to your mat. Exhale, bring your arms out in front of you. Come up into a tabletop position. Send the knees back behind a little bit. Flatten out your feet or tuck the toes if you feel better that way. Stretch your arms out all the way. Bring your chest down onto your mat. Coming into Anahatasana, melting heart pose. breath in. Exhale, slide down onto your belly. Flatten out for a moment, reach the arms forward, forehead to your mat. Just lay flat on your belly, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands beneath the shoulders, planting the palms, pressing tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, lift your chest up. Cobra pose, 5 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, flatten back out, reach the arms in front. Lay flat on the belly, forehead to your mat. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands beneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your big toes together, send your knees wide out to the edges of your mat. Bring your seat down to meet your heels, but keep your chest lifted. Inhale, lean to the left. Exhale to center. Inhale, lean to the right. Exhale to center. 5 more each side. Inhale, leaning to the left. Exhaling to center. Inhale, leaning to the right. Exhaling to center. Continue along. 4 more with your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, flatten out, bring the chest to the mat, chin or forehead to the mat, arms reach forward, child's pose, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press into the palms, lift the chest, walk the hands back halfway towards the shoulders. Send your feet out so that the arches of your feet are touching the long edges of your mat. And you're up on your knees, coming into a frog pose. So if this is tough on your knees, you can turn to the long edge of your mat. Or you can also place a blanket along the width of your mat to rest the knees onto a blanket. And you're going to just start by rolling forward a little bit and then hinging back. So moving through the hips, hinging forward and then hinging back. Moving into a frog pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your elbows down beneath the shoulders. Send your seat back till you feel that stretch in the psoas, and then rest there. So once you feel the stretch in the hip flexors, just stay there. No need to push back any further. But if you're too far forward, the stretch doesn't get into the hip flexors. So you want to send the seat back towards the heels until you find that point of resistance and stay at that edge.
Aqui dentro desta verdade, eu canto aqui na terra o amor que Deus me dá. Eu canto aqui na terra o amor que Deus me dá. Para sempre, 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 para sempre.
Deep breath in, big sigh or lion's breath. Inhale here. Exhale, straightening out the arms, bringing the knees in beneath the hips, tucking the toes, finding your tabletop position. Inhale, chest forward, gaze forward, hips up. Exhale, pressing into the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward dog. Find stillness here, breathe here in your downward dog. Stretch the whole back line of the body.
Esta é a linha do tucum que traz toda a realidade. Esta é a linha do tucum que traz toda a realidade.
Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet forward to your hands towards the front of your mat. Fold over your legs. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Feet parallel to each other underneath the hips. Evenly spreading the weight along the four sides of the feet, four corners of the feet. Spreading the toes. Take hold of either elbow. Relax head and neck completely as you hang here for 10 breaths.
Para sempre, para sempre, para sempre, para sempre, para sempre, para sempre. A minha mãe que vem comigo, que me deu esta lição. A minha mãe que vem comigo, que me deu esta lição. Para sempre, para sempre, para sempre eu ser irmão. Para sempre, para sempre, para sempre eu ser irmão. Enxutando os maus fazejos que não querem me ouvir. Enxutando os maus fazejos que não querem me ouvir. Que escurecem o pensamento e nunca podem ser felizes. Que escurecem o pensamento e nunca podem ser felizes. Esta é a linha do tucum que traz toda a lealdade. Esta é a linha do tucum que traz toda a lealdade. Castigando os mentirosos aqui dentro desta verdade. Castigando os mentirosos aqui dentro desta verdade.
Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down in front of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift onto fingertips. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. Hold in your plank, 5 breaths.
Somos a luz del bosque, espíritu de todas las edades. Somos la luz divina.
Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend of choice, maybe upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in your downward dog. Inhale your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring that foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower your back knee down. Breathing here, 5 breaths. Inhale, flex that right foot, open that knee out to the side. Keep here, open chest, breathe deeply. Inhale, flatten out that right foot, straighten out that back leg on your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, step the feet together, chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing in your downward dog. 5 breaths. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring that foot to the outside of your left hand. Lower your back knee down. Opening the chest, leaning forward through the hips. Breathing here. Inhale, flexing that left foot, opening the left knee to the side, coming onto the outside edge of the left foot. Breathing here.
Peace of mind in this labyrinth of space and time. We find ourselves can feel like such a bind. Sometimes the illusion and confusion passing by. Just remember it's a moment, just a blink of an eye. But that moment lasts forever, so we gotta treat it fine.
Inhale, flatten out that left foot, straighten out the right leg. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, big toes together, knees wide to the edges of your mat. Send your seat back to meet your heels. Reach your arms through your legs. Come and bring your head onto your right cheek. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale, roll your head onto your left cheek. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms out in front of you, press into the arms, lift the chest. Pull yourself forward for tabletop position, knees beneath the hips. Tuck your toes. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, tuck toes, send hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, bring that foot in between your hands. Keep your back leg straight, heel lifted, rise up, high lunge. Arms come up parallel alongside the ears, palms facing each other. Tuck the belly button in, lift the torso, sink into the hips. Bending that knee deeply but not collapsing through the hips, still keeping strong from the pelvic floor. Inhale, lean back, open your heart. Exhale, plant the hands on either side of that right foot. Step the feet back to meet in plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring that foot in between your hands. Keep that back heel lifted. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Engage the pelvic floor, lifting Mula Bandha. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Step the feet back, meet in plank. Hold plank, 10 breaths this time. Feel your strength, feel your power. Press back through the heels, body all in one long line. Engage the belly to spine. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees down. Send your seat back to meet your heels. Flatten out the feet. Come into a Garbhasana, but keep your arms in front. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press into the palms, pull yourself forward, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, downward dog. Big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Fold over your legs. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, rise up to stand. Palms come together above head. Pull the thumbs down to your heart on your exhale. Inhale here. Release the arms to your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Toes spread wide. Slight bend in those knees. Tailbone tucked under. Shoulders away from the ears. Tall, strong spine. Powerful mountain posture. I invite you to consider what you are devoting your life to. What are you most devoted to in your life? How can you devote yourself more deeply? Bring your focus of your energy, your full intentional awareness to whatever it is you would like to devote to in your life right now. A goal, a commitment, a godly being, a higher self, a connection, a practice, your job, making more money, loving yourself more deeply, expanding your existence. Think of it now, bring it into your mind's eye. As we move through a few sun salutations, just focusing on that devotion. Inhale, the arms rise, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive, flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, rise. Palms come together above head. Thumbs to your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, mountain pose. Close your eyes and think only of what you are devoting your life to as we move through 2 more sun salutations. Inhale, hands rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, plank pose, chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, rise back up, palms together above head. And exhale, thumbs to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, arms to your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, arms rise up, devote to your life. Exhale, fold forward, devote to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, devote to your heart. Exhale, step back, plank, devote to your strength. Chaturanga down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in your downward dog. Big sigh out. Inhale. Exhale, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, rise back up to stand. Palms come together above head. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, arms to your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up alongside the ears, palms parallel. Send your seat back as if you're sitting into a chair. Feet can be touching or parallel, knees can be touching or parallel, thighs parallel. Deep breath. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward from your Utkatasana into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose, Chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. We're doing sun salutation B now. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Lower your back foot down, 45-degree angle. Warrior 1, inhale, rise. Breathing here. Bring that concept, that energy, that idea. What are you devoting to right now? Bring it into your mind's eye as we breathe here for 10 breaths in our Warrior 1.
White and fresh your smell awakes my senses. You are all around me, protecting my soul.
Inhale.
And my spirit.
Exhale, fold forward, planting the hands on either side of the right foot. Pivot your back foot to lift the left heel. Step back, meeting in plank with the feet parallel to each other. Body 1, long line. Chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring that foot in between your hands. Lower your back foot down at a 45-degree angle, hips with distance. Bend in that front knee, rise up, torso square with the hips facing front edge of back. Breathing here, 10 breaths. What are you devoting your life to?
Crystal water drops running down your leaves.
Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, hands on either side of that left foot. Pivot your back foot, lifting the right heel. Step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank.
And I send you my
Chaturanga down. Inhale, your back
out
bend.
of the screen.
Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale, walk, step, or float your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send your seat down as if you're going to sit into a chair. As you bring your arms and chest up, arms parallel to each other alongside the ears. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, rise up to stand, palms come together. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, arms to your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathing here. What are you devoting your life to? What are you devoting yourself to? What can you devote your practice to? Your devotion is the energy you put into the universe to manifest your connection to your highest and brightest self. The more you devote to your path of healing, expansion, spiritual growth, the more you bring that energy into this earth through devotion, daily commitment to embody the practices, to embody your true self, and to share that true self with the world. You become a beacon of change, a grounding force of light and love, and you bring that devotion to others through their awareness of how they'd like to improve, of how you can help them improve, of how you improve yourself. And from example to example, we lead each other home to the heart. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, press the palms out to your sides, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward dog. Big sigh. Inhale, your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring that right knee to meet the right wrist. Right ankle to meet the left wrist. Bring that left leg straight out from the left hip, pointing the toe behind. And you're going to sink down into your hips, coming into a pigeon pose. If you have a lot of space between the right thigh and the ground, feel free to bring a blanket underneath there, or a block. And start by breathing here into the hips, and slowly walking the hands forward, progressing on to your elbows. Relax head and neck. Breathe. Just make sure that your knees feel okay here. If it feels stressful on your knees, you can do that posture we did at the beginning, the deer pose or 90-90 split, where you bring one shin parallel to the short edge of your mat and the other shin parallel to the long edge of your mat, creating two roughly 90-degree angles with the legs, and you can feel free to fold into the pigeon from there. Otherwise, taking 5 big deep breaths here, clearing any stuck energy from the hips. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, straighten out the arms, walk the hands back. Tuck those back toes, straighten out that back leg, press into the palms, lift the hips, step the feet back, and send the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, downward dog. Big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, come forward, plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Bring your big toes together. Bend your knees halfway towards the mat. Inhale, stretch the legs back out. Exhale, bend the knees out to the sides and partway down to the ground. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, bend the knees partway down and out to the sides. Inhale, stretch back out. Big toes are together. Exhale, bend the knees out to your sides and float above the mat. Inhale, stretch back out. 3 more. Inhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring that left ankle to the right wrist, left knee to the left wrist. Send that right hip down towards the ground, right leg pointing out directly from the right hip, and sink yourself down into your pigeon pose. Bringing yourself onto your elbows, relax head and neck.
Na força do sol ele abre os caminhos. Quem tem pai algum não anda sozinho. Cavaleiro da lua na fé verdadeira. Conduz a vitória do povo direito.
And 5 cleansing inhales and releasing sighs here. Inhale. Big ha, breath out. Inhale. Exhale, press into the palms, straighten out the arms, walk the hands back. Tuck your belly button in, tuck those back toes, straighten out that back leg. Lift the hips, pressing into the palms. Step the feet back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths in downward dog, resetting the hips. Final half vinyasa flow, so inhaling downward dog, exhale forward into your plank, inhale plank, exhale chaturanga down, inhale your back bend, exhale up and back, downward facing dog, inhale downward dog, exhale walk your feet to your hands, inhale lift your heels, exhale bring your seat towards your heels, and walk your hands back to lower yourself down onto your seat. Stretch your legs out in front of you and allow your feet to relax. Pull the flesh of your seat out from underneath you, letting the feet relax, letting the body start to grow soft and settled. And for our last asana, we will move into a caterpillar pose, 3 minutes in a forward fold, without pulling on anything, without forcing the stretch, just melting into the stretch, letting the arms rest to your sides, sinking in over the legs, breathing here. Finding a deep breath in, a big sigh. Maybe you soften in a little deeper, 30 more seconds. Deep breath, big sigh. 2 more, inhale. Big sigh. 1 more, inhale. Big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, walk yourself back up. And then just walk yourself all the way down onto your back. Lowering down for Shavasana. Let your feet relax. Let your arms grow heavy. Maybe bring the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Palms face up to the sky. Relax everything in your body, every part of you, settled and softened into surrender. Allowing this moment of relaxation to be fully devoted to. Give yourself to the moment. Relax deeply and integrate your practice. And you can begin to bring your awareness back into your breath. And as you start to breathe deeply and consciously again, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, maybe roll your wrists and roll your ankles. Maybe look to the left and then look to the right. Inhale your arms behind your head and point your toes stretched long. Wake the body up again. Maybe bring your knees to your chest and roll back and forth along your spine to pop yourself up into a seat. Or roll onto one side of your body into a fetal posture and push yourself up with your free hand. Making your way up into a seat. Inhale your arms up and out, palms come together above head, thumb center at your heart. Deep breath, close your eyes, bow your head. What are you devoting yourself to? What are you devoted to in your life? Fully committed, in love, in loving awareness. Fully committed to you, your evolution, your connection to God, Goddess, Source, Consciousness, the higher self. How can you be and embody devotion? Namaste, Satnam. May your devotion expand from you and reach all that it needs to reach for you to be embodied as your full, complete, most true, most high, blessed self. Namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be infinitely happy and free. Blessed be to you. Thank you for joining me today.